joining me for your December Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. Thank you for choosing me for your readings here and for your private readings. I appreciate your support. Please watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Libra, we have major planetary transits this month and an eclipse. So let's start with the heart of the matter. On the 14th of December, we have a new moon, total solar eclipse at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. And this fresh start, this clearing of energy with the moon and the sun completely conjunct in your third sector of writing, publishing, siblings, neighborhood, local neighboring areas, there is a clearing of pathway here for you to kind of peer down that is triggered around December 14th, and it lasts over a course of 6 months until the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere of June 21. And what this little vision you could peer into has a lot to do with clients, marketing, writing, publishing and being published, and editing your work or your material, or marketing your project or product. Libra has a new way of expressing themselves. This is the sector of communication and expression, and you might be taking a brand new approach to this practice as early as mid-December. How you say and how you deliver your message is undergoing some inspection here, personal inspection. And for those Libras who have ever wanted to write a book of poems or their own novel or a book of fiction or prose, a screenplay, this is the time to express yourself. Now let's get to our major transits. Oh, I want to say one more thing. Relationships with siblings could also receive a fresh approach and a new way of connecting. So old default patterns of how you used to communicate aren't done anymore. There could be an understanding that we're not going to resort back to that way of talking to one another anymore. So there's a fresh approach to a sibling relationship as well. And eclipse energy is great for eclipsing in new habit or eclipsing out old pattern. Let's see, Saturn. This is what I really want to get to. On the 17th, the planet of focus and lessons learned exits Capricorn and enters Aquarius on December 17th through March 7th of 2023. Saturn is a 3-year transit into the sector, and this sector for you governs your 5th house of intimacy. Of romance, not intimacy, of true love, of children, of fun and pleasure. Saturn here can be limiting if he were here alone. However, Jupiter exits Capricorn with him just 2 days after him on the 19th, entering Aquarius for the full year that Saturn is there for that first year. So Jupiter's in Aquarius from the 19th of December through December 28th of 2021. The two of them working together to redefine your romance, your true love, your relationships with your children. Librans could become pregnant after a long time of trying to conceive. should that apply to you in gender and age. Jupiter alone in the pregnancy sector, or the 5th house of children, is a strong fertility placement. However, the irony or the dichotomy here is Saturn is also there, which is the limiting planet. But when Jupiter works with Saturn as an exacerbator, Jupiter will exacerbate Saturn's tendency to focus and hone in on this sector. So what I interpret this as is there are limitless opportunities for Librans to attract a passionate romantic partner if you're single, and or love interest, dating, in an interest of attraction and physicality. But as quickly as you attract them, and there might be an overwhelming amount of opportunity with Jupiter here, our most massive energy, our largest planetary energy, there might be an overwhelming amount of people coming in for this role, but Saturn is here as the critiquer, as the master of critique, and the revision and the redefining and the precision in which you can really discern your partnerships is very precise, very keen. You have a sharp ability to weed out the weak and possibly a relentless approach to doing so. Just remember to let people down easy here, Libra. All is fair in love and war. Saturn is the discerning energy. You will be able to pick the right partnership for yourself. So if Libra has been single for a while, or things haven't worked long term, this conjunction sees Libra planting roots in the area of true love and commitment to parenting and children. Saturn is commitment and focus and learning, and Jupiter is the expansion of all of this and the optimism and faith in the achievement of this. So the two of them together work to actually shape a very loving and defined partnership specifically for Libra. If you've been waiting a long time for this, join the club. No, if you've been waiting a long time, what's another year, really? And time is so irrelevant because we live forever. Trust in the optimism that Jupiter can afford you in the 5th house, because it is a feeling that you might not be used to. Libra is a very balanced and straightforward energy, but Jupiter tilts the scales to positivity and the faith in things going exactly the way you want them. And Libra might not be used to that. All good things here. On the 21st, the winter solstice occurs and the sun enters Capricorn, and he'll be conjunct Mercury, your 4th sector of home. There isn't a Libra in the world that won't be home, I don't think, within reason. The home, the sector, the comfort is here. The where you are nurtured, and the dwelling, the security sector is influenced for 30 days over Christmas, New Year's Eve. So make yourself at home, make yourself secure, and stay safe. We close our month with a full moon at 8 degrees of Cancer. In the career sector, Libra is not going to work on New Year's Eve either, or throughout Christmas. I feel like there's a pause afforded to you to relieve your mind of duty and to relieve your mind of obligation is a better word. But you can relieve your mind of that too, if that's what it's full of. Okay, let's see what's in the tarot for you, Libra. And if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. I'm booked halfway through December, so please pick the desired reading length that you'd like and do so at least 2 to 3 weeks out so I can get you on the books by the end of Christmas or early January. Okay, Libra, here are your cards for the month. 5 of Swords. Well, there's no need to be bitter. 5 of Swords has people being a little bit of a martyr. Something might be taken away from me, or something was mine and they took it. Let's see what this is about. The Tower, the Wild Hunt. Libra, if your plans were rerouted and either a job, relationship, or a design of plan has been redirected or taken away from you, don't use that language either. Don't victimize experiences. No one and nothing is taken away from you. Life is just full of decisions. And trust what was thrown in the opposite direction. You're being protected. When something ends as quickly as it began, it's usually a redirection to protect you from what does not align with your higher self and life's purpose. So thank your lucky stars and move forward. Yes, Audrey. The Ace of Wands is the card of yes and the card of acceptance. Moving on, moving forward, and accept the new challenge. Accept a new passion. The Ace of Wands is the Ace of Fire, a new endeavor, a new attraction, a new 5th house person. And the Knight of Thames, or the Knight of Swords, is an air sign energy, which is Libran and Aquarius and Gemini. Librans might have another air sign that they are either attracted to, or that's coming into the mix. The Knight of Swords rushes in very quickly and rushes in where angels fear to tread. And then you have the 2 of Swords, and then which way do I choose? Do I go this way or do I go this way? Libra, I would get out of your own mind and get out of your own way in December and go with the feelings. Don't go with the overanalyzation of this card and this card. Go with the what sparks you. And trust what is removed from your life. The Wild Hunt, this card says, instead of the Tower, but it's still that major arcana card. And, you know, chasing after an idea or a dream, some of you are afraid to let go of what you have been hunting for. There's always new prey. I feel like you can take a new source of a new direction, a new passion. There is a new source of passion available for you. And Saturn and Jupiter just might have you committing to them. I hope this was helpful, Libra. I'm wishing you a beautiful holiday. Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas. And have a beautiful New Year's. And remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.